It happened quietly. No press release, no staged photos, just a phone call that reportedly stopped everything. Sources close to the family say the moment Ben Affleck learned his daughter Violet had been hospitalized, nothing else mattered. Weddings were canceled, commitments were dropped, plans were wiped clean. This wasn't a movie star reacting for cameras or headlines. This was a father going into full panic mode. Insiders describe Ben as laser-focused on one thing and one thing only, getting to his daughter's side as fast as humanly possible. In that instant, fame, work, and public image reportedly meant absolutely nothing. The red carpets, the scripts, the pressure of Hollywood, all of it disappeared. Ben Affleck has never hidden his flaws. He's spoken openly about his struggles, his mistakes, and the very public battles that nearly broke him. But even his critics admit one thing without hesitation: his fierce devotion to his children. And when Violet's health scare unfolded, that devotion reportedly went into overdrive. Those close to the situation say Ben barely left the hospital. He stayed close, asked questions, made sure Violet felt safe, protected, and supported. This wasn't about control or optics. It was about fear, the kind that grips a parent's chest and doesn't let go, the kind that no amount of success can soften. While Ben was said to be visibly shaken, Jennifer Garner reportedly became the calm center holding everything together. Friends describe her as steady, focused, and quietly protective. Her priority was simple: Violet's comfort. Hospital staff allegedly noticed how hands-on she was, ensuring her daughter was never alone and shielding her from unnecessary stress. In moments like these, the years of co-parenting between Ben and Jennifer seem to fall perfectly back into place. No coordination needed, no words required, just instinct, just love. What made the situation especially terrifying was the timing. Days before Christmas, emotions are already heightened, routines are disrupted, expectations are heavy. Instead of festive lights and holiday music, the family was reportedly surrounded by sterile hallways, muted voices, and anxious waiting. Insiders say the uncertainty was the hardest part, not knowing how serious the situation might become, not knowing how long Violet would need medical care. That unknown weighed heavily on everyone involved. Violet Affleck has long been described as mature, intelligent, and deeply grounded, especially for someone who grew up in the public eye. Those close to the family say she handled the ordeal with remarkable strength, even as the adults around her struggled to keep their emotions in check. Still, seeing their child in a hospital bed was something no amount of fame or money could prepare Ben and Jennifer for. Fear doesn't care who you are. Projects, appearances, and professional obligations reportedly vanished from Ben's calendar overnight. This wasn't a reschedule if possible moment. This was a full stop. Industry insiders claim everyone around him understood immediately. No explanations were needed. In a business where timing is everything, this was one of those rare moments where family came first, without question. As Christmas crept closer, expectations shifted dramatically. The focus was no longer on gifts or celebrations, but on recovery, stability, and keeping Violet comfortable. Sources suggest the family quietly agreed that if Violet was okay, that alone would be their Christmas miracle. Decorations could wait, traditions could wait, health could not. Those who know Ben well say the ordeal took a visible emotional toll on him. He's faced addiction, heartbreak, and relentless public scrutiny, but this was different. This was private fear, the kind that doesn't fade when the cameras disappear. Friends describe him as exhausted, tense, yet unwavering in his presence by Violet's side, determined not to let her face a single moment alone. This family crisis cut through the noise of celebrity life and served as a stark reminder: fame offers no immunity from pain. Hospitals don't care about Oscars, box office numbers, or headlines. They care about patients, worried parents, and long nights filled with quiet prayers. For Ben Affleck, this moment reportedly stripped life down to its raw essentials. While the family kept details private, insiders say close friends and relatives rallied quietly behind the scenes. No flashy social media posts, no public pleas for sympathy, just food deliveries, check-in messages, and offers to help. A reminder that the strongest support often happens far from the spotlight. As Violet's condition reportedly stabilized, cautious relief began to replace panic. But sources stress that moments like these leave a mark. They slow you down, they shift priorities, they linger long after the hospital bracelets are removed. For Ben Affleck, this scare may prove to be another turning point, reinforcing just how fragile